What's up, my friends? Welcome back to our blind let's play of The Witcher 2. Here we are with Geralt, and we are in the tent here with Triss. We're about to head outside and go talk to King Foltests here. Before we do all that, I am literally wanting to just jump into this journal here and ourselves up to speed on what is going on, because if this is any indication of how it was in the tutorial, that codex in the tutorial that we read there was just so cool because it seemed like somebody was just navigating the story. So we're going to jump right in here and we are going to read all the amazing stuff. I honestly can't wait to do it, friends. And that's weird because you know me, I'm not really good at reading. Well, let's just say I'm not the best reader. So anyways, by the king's will, ever since Geralt saved Foltests' life, the king had been fond of keeping his favorite witcher close by his side. Really? So Foltests had us here literally by his side because we saved his life, and because Triss did say something about us being a king's witcher. That's just weird, friends. I honestly don't know how I feel about that because, like I said, I wanted to go our separate ways after Witcher 1. I wanted to get back on that Witcher path. I'm sure, well, with what's happening with Geralt here while we're in the dungeon, so obviously things probably aren't always going to be like this. And it's probably going to change very shortly, I could think. So it actually is kind of cool in its own little aspect, but I do always want to get back to that Witcher path, like I keep saying. Anyways, thus when the monarch laid siege to the whale town and castle of the munitions Baroness Lavalette, Geralt found himself wailing the days away a few tents down from the king's own in the company of Triss Merigold, a sorceress, the Witcher's lover, and Foltests' royal advisor. So Triss is indeed Foltests' royal advisor completely, and which is interesting because that was Keira Metz's job. So I'm guessing Keira Metz is either not in this game at all, or she just got pushed off, perhaps. These were pleasant moments. Despite the mild restlessness that plagued our hero, finally, on the day of the assault, he was summoned before his royal majesty, and that is how his troubles began. Uh-oh. The dungeons of the Lavalettes. My story began after the fateful events in which the Witcher of Geralt of Rivia, known also as the White Wolf, saved Foltests, Lord of Temeria, from an assassin. From that moment on, the monarch would not quit the Witcher's company, turning him from an itinerant monster slayer into a royal bodyguard, and thus causing him to suffer increasingly. However, since it is unwise to deny a king, Geralt found himself in the lands of Lavalette, where Foltests had taken personal command of the siege of the rebel family's wild town and castle. Witchers know well how fickle fortune can be, and accordingly luck had abandoned our hero within the castle walls. Due to a tragic mistake, Geralt was imprisoned in the castle dungeons, where he had to patiently recount recent events to Vernon Roche, Foltests' right-hand man. If you wish to know just how the Witcher plunged into the pinnacle of success to the depths of misfortune, listen to my tale. This has to be Dandelion navigating this, which is cool. So this Vernon Roche character, he said something about he commands the special forces, and he gets, you know, he's good at beating people. So he's got to be Temerian Special Forces leader, I'm guessing. I did see the Temerian lilies on his shirt there. Assassin of Kings. When Geralt thwarted the plans of the Grand Master of the Order of the Flaming Rose, it seemed the situation in Vizima would return to normal sooner or later. A blow came from an unexpected quarter. As the Witcher was collecting his reward from King Foltests, an assassin sneaked into the throne room of the royal palace. Foltests would have perished if not for the Witcher's presence of mind. Geralt defeated the would-be Kingslayer and thus saved the monarch's life, but the Witcher was left wondering who had sent the killer and why. Intriguingly, the assassin seemed very similar to a Witcher, so much so that he might even have been one. Oh, he was a Witcher, obviously. So Lavalette Castle. During my travels, I visited the dynastic abode of the Lavalette family several times. Anyone who considers Vizima an impressive city is unlikely to have seen ancestral citadel of the Lavalettes. The immensity of the fortress is simply breathtaking to extent the calling it a mere castle is either a gross inaccuracy or a jest. Expanded over generations, the wall town boasts the greatest fortifications in Temeria and perhaps in all the northern kingdoms. The citadel is located near the strategically important White Bridge, which connects the banks of the Pontar. It commands the entire area, including nearby trade routes and the river crossing. No wonder when the rebellion of the Lavalettes disturbed Foltest's sleep. So Triss Marigold, we obviously have a lot here, friends. Let's see. Let's read new people. Let's read Vess. Oh, so this is Vernon Roach's, the lady that came in. Geralt's like, care to introduce us? And she's like, nope. And rolled out. So that's who that was. The fair-haired Vess stood apart from the rest of Vernon Roach's unit, and not only in that she was the only woman in the elite formation of hardened cutthroats and swashbucklers, her girlish face and sharply body would stand out even if a uniform did not emphasize them. For there is something in soldier women that attracts a man's gaze, and Vess was no exception. The reader should not, however, be misled by the description. One does not earn Blue Stripes membership with good looks, but with skill, determination, and at times ruthlessness. Anyone disregarding Vess would pay dearly for misjudging this young woman. Because of her gender, Vess would sometime receive assignments where her beauty was more important than her combat abilities and efficiency. Roach had used Vess as his trump card more than once. A niece Lavalette. So what is this, a daughter here? A niece? Anais? Aeneas? That could be a boy's name though, I don't know. Oh, right here. The daughter of Baroness Mary Louisa Lavalette was a scant few summers old at the time. Rumor that Foltest was her father gave beginning to many important events. Like, why is Foltest here anyway? I mean, he's getting his kids, but he has Ada, Vernon Roach. Let's read this one, then we'll head out, because we know these guys, and we'll read that at some other time, maybe the end. There was a man like Vernon Roach in every monarch's retinue, brave and determined, ready to execute any command, and thoroughly hated at court. He knows that only allegiance and service to the king keep him in his position. Roach was the leader of the Blue Stripes, Foltest Special Forces, renowned among other things for battling the Scoia'tael and quelling many of the rebellion non-humans community. It was under his command that the unit rose to fame. Vernon earned Foltest's favor and trust through his deeds. One word from the king and he would jump headlong into a fire, asking how long he was to stay there and hold his ground. That's the kind of man Vernon Roach was at the time. So cool. Let's go ahead and get the hell out of here. Let's look at our inventory. Oh, Raven's armor, friends. Holy moly. And we got Erendite here. So what do we have on over here? We just got a longsword. So our stuff did indeed cross over. Did our money cross over? No. One Orin? Come on, man. I ended the game with like 40,000 Orins. Anyways, let's get Erendite on. Mahakam and Rune Sahil on. We got the Blue Stripes jacket. It's two. Oh, Raven's armor's really good. So what are these trousers here? Mage's trousers. Heliotrope sign duration. That is cool, friends. Is that in this game? The heliotrope sign? I didn't see it in the first game at all, but the heliotrope was, if you guys aren't aware, it's another sign that Geralt uses if he crosses his, crosses his arms together, where his wrists kind of like cross together, and he puts his wrists and, arms in the air, and he kind of makes like a shield. It's kind of different than Quen. It's not like the same thing as Quen. I can't really remember everything that it did, but it was a different sign that he would cast when he would cross his arms together, and it would come out like, he has his wrists crossed together, like. It's interesting. So that would be cool if that is actually in the game here, but it didn't look like it was part of something that we can use. Maybe it's gonna be like a set armor sign thing or something. Anyways, let's use that. What we got? Bombs. Let's get bombs on board here. We got traps. Yeah, buddy. Where's my daggers at? I can cut somebody out. What is this? I don't know what that is. What does this do? I'm not sure what this does. It's something. Interesting. Let's see. Then we have a bunch of like... Alright, well, let's just get out of here then. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that Raven's armor. It looks so much better in this game. Hey, Triss. See you the hell later. Have a good one, girl. I need to go explore. 24 horns. Thank you, Triss. Appreciate it. Welcome to the prologue of The Witcher 2. This section of the game will introduce you to story and game world and help you familiarize yourself with basic gameplay mechanics. Thank you. Let's get out, friends. F5 to save, sure. Oh yeah. So, this medallion is pretty cool. Though I tried to mod it to where it has a 1 second cooldown, but I just can't do it for some reason. I don't know. It will not let me use the mod. I tried for hours. I just don't understand the whole process of it. Putting it into the game. What is that? Banging noise. It's loud as hell.
We head straight for the town. Sergeant, there's a river in the way. The very reason we've spent the last week nailing together rafts and stealing. That is, commandeering boats, as planned by His Majesty, King Foltests. What say you to that?
There's no time to waste.
Simmer down. All right, let's get over here. Let's go this way. What's the map looking like? Holy moly. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at here. So this is where we're supposed to go. This is us. Triss's area. Let's go over here first. Talk to people.
Good to see you. Morning, Witcher. Those blades of yours should be useful today.
Job done? The hell does that mean?
Foltests would be assassin. You said you'd ask around.
I put the word out. I did.
And
It's a riddle wrapped inside a secret.
I thought you knew people who could help.
I can give you any cutthroat in Temeria. Problem is, your assassin came from elsewhere.
You sure?
Sure as you stand before me.
Does Foltest plan to continue the siege?
No, we're to mount an assault.
Finally.
Truth be told, I'd rather sit here than risk my neck on those walls.
I did what you asked.
You killed the cockatrice. Wonderful. Tough job.
Routine Witcher's work.
I'll have your coin as soon as we finish off the Lavalettes. I'll be generous, I promise.
I'd like it beforehand. Promises made before battle are often hard to keep.
Hell yeah, give me my money. What the hell cockatrice are you talking about? Is that like just a thing that happened branching the two games, kinda? How Geralt was kind of sitting around doing whatever he's doing for the king. He took a job from one of these guys, kind of like off camera. I don't know. Anyways, take it easy, guard.
Trousers protecting you, and that magic amulet. They're getting what they deserve. You'll send the Lavalettes running. Hey there, new boy, it's that Witcher. Geralt of Rivia ought to know about amulets.
Witcher, sir, I have a question for you.
Okay, which one, new boy?
We know each other?
Don't recognise your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
I lost my memory.
As did Boholt. After the hunt for the Golden Dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a rock. He can still be a beast in battle, but besides that, he don't do much save eat and shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kenneth, and this one here they call Desperate, and this is New Boy. He's apprenticing with us, like. I haven't had much luck with the monsters of late, so we enlisted. Now New Boy's gotten himself into this wager situation. Would you help us for old time's sake? I mean, we all got a little riled. But those are bygones, as I see it.
We'd have set you free. The sorceress, too. Boholt was just fooling about the raping and all.
Ha! Boholt was definitely gonna do his thing. He was gonna do his thing, let's just say. I don't like to say the word, but he was gonna do it. These are the guys from the Golden Dragon story. Kenneth, I remember. I don't know if I remember Desperate, though. I feel like the guy's name was Gar or something like that in the book. But it might have been Desperate as well. I'm not sure. But Boholt was the leader of them. Long story short, they were there to get the golden dragon from us. And he speaks of, like, I guess towards the end of it when they tied us all up and such, he was speaking of what they were going to do with Yennefer and stuff, but we ended up getting out in the end, which was a cool situation, friends, how we end up getting out of there. But let's listen to the story before we talk more into the lore about these guys.
What rape?
Shut your trap, Desperate. The Witcher don't remember. Waste of words to remind him. We're old mates, that's that.
So you'd have raped this old mate?
Just the sorceress. You were there to kill the dragon, the sorceress too. The peasants wanted at it, everyone did. But there was only one prize, and we argued. There was some commotion, a regular rumble in fact. We tied you up like hogs, meaning you and the sorceress, and went after the beast. But that dragon thrashed us so hard, we spent the next half year licking our wounds. And you done freed yourselves of your bonds.
Who was the sorceress?
Raven-haired she was. Remember her name, Desperate?
Conifer or some such. So, willing to help some old friends, Witcher?
So yeah, we did get free there towards the end. The Reavers and the Yarp and Zigrans people were fighting the Golden Dragon. Obviously, 3 Jackdoors, villain Trentemirth, I think his name was, yeah. He ended up defeating them, and we were all tied up. Dandelion, us, Yennefer, Dorigare, I think his name was too, a mage. And the way we were tied up, Yennefer had her hands behind her back, and Geralt kind of had his hands down. So, you know, Yennefer told him to kind of burn her foot so she can slip out of the like cuffs or whatever the hell she was bound by. And she did. She had like no skin on it. Anyway, she was shooting signs, or not shines. She was shooting this magic out of her feet. It was just so cool, man. She ended up weighing lace to this company, not their company, but some other company. Some guy named, long story short, some guy named Sheepbagger came in with a mercenary group or whatever, and she laid waste to all of them. Pretty much saved the dragon, and that's kind of the end of the story. That's kind of what they're talking about here. Anyways, let's go on, huh?
What kind of trouble are you in now?
It's a matter of life, death, and quite a bit of coin in point of fact. New boy bet a night that he'll survive the assault in his shirt and knickers alone. We drunk a bit by then, I admit, but a wager's a wager. Our honour's at stake.
A soldier's honor versus a knight's. I think I get it.
The very core of the matter, Witcher. We're slated to go in the first wave, so the going's liable to be hard. New boy's brave, but he can't survive by courage alone. In any case, we've come into this bauble that's supposed to protect him, magically like. You mind casting an expert's glance at it, seeing as sorcery and such is not strange to you?
Let me see this bauble.
Your wolf medallion, I saw it shake.
It reacts to magic.
So it's true, what the priest said. Hear that, new boy? You'll be safe. We'll fleece that night, we will.
So he just wants to go in the battle with just the amulet? I mean, that's not really going to go over well. It's not going to save your ass, you big dummy. We could just say it helps, because I don't really care for the Crimson Reavers, my friends. I won't even lie. But New Boy wasn't really part of that, it doesn't seem. So let's just dig.
Where did you get this talisman?
We came by it, let's say. We were on patrol, see, and ran into a couple of novice priestesses praying at this shrine. They were nice, smiling and all.
We done wanted to take them two on patrol. Ho ho ho! But
Shut it! Boalt had one of his rare moments of clairvoyance, went rummaging in the shrine and found the amulet.
who knows what goes on in that head of his? But every now and then he wakes up as good old Boholt.
Aye, he still cuts them down with a single wallop. In any case, we took the amulet and went off to find the rest of the patrol. Oh, the wonders we saw. First, ran into some squirrels, vicious ones, arrows flying everywhere, but we came through untouched. Barely 3 of the others still standing when a dragon swooped down, the elves fell to their knees, and we all legged it. The amulet's magic for certain.
though it failed to protect the shrine from your patrolling.
Aye, true. Well, now we don't know what to think.
Well, the amulet's definitely not going to help. It's infused with magic, though. What kind? I don't know. Could be dark magic. Technically, I guess it does seem to bring trouble because it brought them on to the people that were actually there.
Who knows? Maybe the amulet is unlucky. Maybe it draws trouble. I doubt you left the shrine untouched. Then the Squirtel, the dragon.
I told you as much. We need to get the boy some plate.
Wait a minute. We owe the Witcher some thanks.
But we're broke as shit peddlers.
Fancy the amulet, Witcher? It might draw trouble, be cursed in some way, but you might lift the curse. Sell it off.
Hell yeah. That actually might be good. Who knows? Can we wear necklaces in this game? I guess we'll see. Well, we already have a necklace on, dummy.
I'll take it.
It's all yours.
Witcher, you available for normal business still? Willing to hunt monsters?
Yeah, I'm willing. Why do you ask?
Well, 'cause we were out with those scouts that saw the dragon. No one believes us, but...
The sound in the assembly. That's us. We'll find you after the battle, Witcher.
Wait.
Farewell.
Toodles, Melitele's heart. What the hell is that, friends? Let's see, Melitele's heart. In Foltests camp, Geralt ran to the corner for reavers, having lost his memory. The Witcher no longer recalled the trouble this bunch of rogues had caused during the famous hunt for the Golden Dragon. As it turned out, Kenneth, Desperate, and Boholt had recruited a new comrade with great originality. They called him New Boy. The four were to join the assault on Lavalette Castle that day. The problem was that the drunken reavers had bet one of Foltests' knights that New Boy would survive the battle while attacking solely with his trousers and shirt. A protective amulet that had plundered from a roadside shrine was to help. As for his advice, Geralt expressed doubt about the amulet's protective properties and discouraged the reavers from undertaking the daring escapade. New Boy reasonably decided to don his armor. So let's look at the inventory and see what... So it's a quest item here. Oh man, it gives us minus 10% armor. Supposedly a very powerful trinket capable of protecting its owner. Interesting, so it gives us minus 10% armor. Why do we want this? And it's in our inventory now. It's not like we can... I guess we can drop it, but let's not, because it's a quest item for something.
They're getting what they deserve. I hate traitors.
Anyways, let's get to it, friends. Let's go ahead and explore. This is a loud area. I got the settings down pretty damn low. And whatever the... What the hell did we just get?
Better that than on my own entrails.
What the hell did we just get? Something.
Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pool pad.
The trebuchets, I guess whatever it is, that's unloading over there. Wow. Pretty awesome view. Anybody else? Excuse me.
Bloody sods.
You don't need that fire going, pal. You better put that out. You're gonna burn something.
Ah, they're in for a beating.
Excuse me. Anything going on?
Right on Banquo.
What is it?
What we got here?
Did he get
Enlist in the army, friends.
Yeah, they cut him up like a pig.
How do we get out of that?
Be better off dead and buried than under the quack's knife.
Bloody hell. Had to send us a butcher instead of a medic.
We are literally gonna... This is gonna be a long Let's Play, friends. There's so much just banter in the background that I just want to hear. I'm probably missing half of it talking over it. Let's keep going because we talked to the reavers.
Cheer up, Witcher.
We did talk to
Your
one
presence
guard.
insults the gods. They'll turn away from us in battle.
Your face insults the guys. Look at you.
the meaning of horror.
Looks like someone took a dump on you, friend.
Word is,
Oh! Holy shit.
Overwhelming force. That's
What the hell did I just get?
They're getting what they deserve. I hate.
Holy shit. What the hell did I just get, friends? So, we don't have any level ups now. Look at this a little bit here before we go. So we got Vigor that we can get next. Dagger throwing. don't really know if I like the daggers. I didn't like it in the tutorial. Unlocks the ability to parry blows from all directions, hardiness, arrow deflection, and fortitude. So we can't get anything else from here. I think I'm actually going to be heavy magic with this character, because the first game I said we went magic and swordsmanship, but we went heavy. Like, we killed everything with the swords almost, you know what I mean? So we'll go pretty heavy magic in this one, and the third one we'll go pretty heavy alchemy, so we get the best of all the builds here.
Into battle, Geralt. Kick that arses, Geralt.
Hell yeah.
Really as tough as they say.
Wasn't it you who defeated the Grand?
themselves on the walls.
Laugh all you like. Come the assault to be slipping.
We'll skin them alive!
What came up on the screen back there? It said something about incineration. What the hell was that?
Care for a shot before you enter the siege tower? Or don't you drink and ride?
See ya. What's down here? Oh, look at these guys. Hell yeah, hit it. Look at them. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Let me show you what's going on here, friend. Can we actually hit this stuff? Yeah, we can. Cool. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I fucking broke it. Hell yeah. You guys want to train here? Train with nothing.
So many men will die. Because one bitch. So many men will die.
And you ain't got nothing to hit now. Oh my god, friends. Yeah.
Any
No
advice
presents
from a
insult the
veteran?
gods. They'll turn away
How's your
from us in
training
battle.
now? Freaking plebs. This game is already too much. Okay. I mean, loot, it seems to be pretty easy to find.
1, 2, 1, 2, and again. 1, 2, 1, 2. No punching around.
That'll teach you military manners, you rubbo. Oh my goodness, friends, this is great. Is there anybody to talk to anywhere here? Can we talk to you?
A foothold on the wall is all we need.
will likely lose his head.
Any advice from a veteran?
Sure. Keep your head down, I guess. The only thing I can think of, friend. Look at these guys. They're still trying to fight it. Sucks to be you. Excuse me.
Too old for this.
Ain't nothing going on here, friends. Maybe we should just find Foltests, huh? Oh, there's a chest. We talk to this guy?
Greetings. Can I interest you in a worthy cause? We could use your support.
What's the cause?
A veterans fund for former fighting men of need.
Uh-huh. Found anyone gullible enough to fall for that?
There's nothing to fall for. It's just some arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling?
Yeah, why? You put down some coin and we wrestle. Win and the pot is yours. Lose and, well, the coin goes to the fund. Care to test your strength?
Hell yeah, big guy. Let's throw the fuck down. 2 orens, that's it? Better give me more than that.
We'll skin them alive!
How the hell do we do this? Reaches left on the bar. Oh, shit. Am I supposed to use the mouse here? Yeah, I gotta go left and right on the mouse here. You just gotta kinda... Yeah, buddy. I'm whooping that ass, friend. See ya. Ripped your arm right off.
Well, that's some strength you've got in that arm of yours.
So you
They're
just...
in for a beating.
Gotta center it with the mouse there. That's pretty cool. Soldier.
Greetings.
I haven't played dice poker in a while.
Ah, it's like walking. You don't forget how to do it unless you're drunk. Roll a few rounds with me.
Hell yeah, buddy. You guys know how I freaking just love dice, huh? Here we go. Holy bright dice. Texture improved in the middle there. Holy shit. Look at this. Oh, okay, we just drop it. Damn, that dice is bright as hell. Holy shit. Kind of want to take this thing out. How do I take this out? Texture improve thing? Okay. So 2 6s and 2 1s. Go ahead and space to re-roll dice. Did we just click it just like the other game? Hell yeah, come on. You're raising? Well, I'm gonna bust your ass. Hell yeah, baby. 3 6s and 2 1s. Whooped you up.
Certainly haven't forgotten how to play. Here's your coin.
So the dice is very interesting. It seems very bright. I don't know how it's going to be after the render and such. I'll have to check it out. But if there is a way to specifically take certain things out of stuff, do let me know, because I don't have a clue. Because I was able to take a few things out of the texture stuff, specifically this right here. Look, this stuff is back. Come on. Hell yeah, baby. What the hell? Did you guys want to hit the targets? See ya. You guys want to fight that? Fight that, you plebs.
Must be shitting themselves on the walls.
Let's just go to Foltests. There seems to be no one else to talk to.
Any advice from a veteran?
Any advice from a veteran?
Foothold on the wall is all we need.
Hell yeah.
Just said if you don't hurry, he'll rip your balls off.
And make a witch's medallion out of him.
He's gonna make a witcher's medallion out of our balls.
With Foltests to victory! With Foltests to victory!
These will be sightseeing to battle!
The king awaits you by the siege tower.
I'm getting there. I'm playing dice and fist fighting people or arm wrestling.
Any advice from a veteran?
For the fury hits him and he hacks off your head.
I think we got everything, friends. Let's just move forward,
Skin
huh?
them alive!
A beautiful day for battle. Fear not, Excellency. We're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally or with a pen, the emissary of peace that I am.
Hogwash! You're the emissary of the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes, the Emperor of Nilfgaard, who spared no blood conquering over 12 sovereign realms.
Thus bringing them laws, culture, and peace above all.
Well, he is definitely not an emissary, friends. I actually kind of dumbfounded that he's in the game here. Shallard Fitz-Overstein, Baron Shallard Fitz-Overstein, or whatever the hell his name is. He's an interesting one. We will talk about him after, if there's some kind of cutscene going on here or something. I don't know.
Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Sire.
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such wounds?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I plan to leave the royal court as soon as possible.
Might I know why?
Too often they take me for someone I know.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenneran during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sadel. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fight has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador, for your years of faithful service to the crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
Interesting stuff, friends. So this Shalard Fitz overseeing guy is a member of the, what is it, Guild of Merchants, which other people in the Guild of Merchants was Luvarden from the first game. Luvarden's family member, what was his name? I think his name was Berengar, actually. Berengar Luvarden. Then there was Morhaen Voorhees, I think his name is. And then a person named Hotspun. I don't know. It's just like a Guild of Merchants. It was something very influential within like Nilfgaard. His necklace around his neck indicates the he's a prominent member of the Guild of Merchants. So he was also emissary to Redania, which was Nilfgaardian. He was a Nilfgaardian ambassador or emissary, whatever it is, to Redania. He was at court in Redania until Dijkstra threw his ass out because he was accused of spying for Nilfgaard. And then he also tried to come back after this, and he was at the peace talks of Sintra with the Princes of the North or whatever it was. So he's an interesting person, and it makes me think just what the hell is going on here, because if he's here in this game, Luvarden was in the first game, it seems like this whole Guild of Merchants or whatever it is spies. And just like I said in the first one, I felt like Luvarden was there for a reason, which he was, obviously. And now he's here for a reason, so Amir must be doing something, friends. It's obviously behind the scene here. So let's go over here and see if there's anything to loot before we head out. Like, what is this? Plus something? I don't know. I hope we got everything in the camp, but I just feel like we did. I don't know. I mean, we could have kept sitting there and talking to people, but the whole pounding of the trebuchets is just so loud, it's giving me a damn headache. And let's get the hell out. I kind of just want to get the hell out of this area, friends. All right, let's go over and talk to Foltests.
Forgive my candor, Your Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Thanks to Geralt of Rivia, my daughter Ada is alive, and is now the wife of Radovid of Redania.
I see.
I fear you do not, Excellency. The midget king merely awaits my demise.
I am certain King Radovid of Redania wishes Your Majesty a long and healthy life.
That wasn't even amusing, Excellency. The old families will never accept a Redanian on my throne. Ada will have to content herself with Redania.
I understand. The issue of succession remains unresolved. Your Grace, I request your permission to retire.
You have it. Black One's in my camp for a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
Honestly, Foltests, I think you should just send his head on a sack right back to Amir anyway, even if Triss says otherwise. I don't think I like that guy, friends. He always rubbed me the wrong way in the books, and the fact that he's in this game is... I don't know, the more we keep going, there's something shady going on here with Nilfgaard, friends. I don't even understand why he's here at this point in time, worried about Foltests and his kids' situation. At least now we know the whole situation with Ada is basically a no-go at this point for Temeria. So Foltests being here is actually a great strategic value for him. Now I see the necessity of him trying to recover his kids, if they are his kids anyways. So yeah, Foltests, I think you were. Definitely.
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
Ha! I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
He could have been a witcher or nothing new. See, this is interesting. I don't know if I want to tell him that it might have been a witcher. Because that could come back to haunt us. And Triss says she knows what it would do to us if it got out anywhere. And we tell Foltests? But then again, we could use his trust. But parts of me just wants to not tell him for some reason. I don't know why.
Nothing new, sire. A month's passed and we don't know any more than we knew when we began. This investigation is going nowhere.
My agents have learned little also. But we'll find the culprits. It's just a question of time. Now for the battle. I want you at my side today. Then you may go where you please.
Thank you, sire.
Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Etcheverry! Catch, Witcher. Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
What do you say, aim for the rogue with the red plume? Which one is it? This one? Obviously, we're gonna have to do the middle. I don't know what the hell one. This one has something on his head. Holy moly.
1.5 degrees.
Get some! See ya! Have a good one, pleb.
Did we hit the bastard?
He's down.
Ha! One less traitor. Time to attack. Follow me, Witcher!
That was damn cool, friends. I guess we picked the right one. The other guy had feathers on his head. But when he got knocked off the thing, it looked like it was green ones. So I guess we picked the right one. Who knows? By the king's will, follow Foltests, baby.
You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother.
I'm lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children. They would protect them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped. Her motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
So interesting. The guy we killed was Count Etcheverry right there. So we took one of her men out, it seems. So this is definitely all reasons of state, obviously. Foltests is cool, friends. I think he's a good king, man. You see him interacting with his men back there? He promoted that guy. Like, he's pretty awesome.
Look alive, man! Hail to the king! Where the hell are we headed? To what the fuck do we want? Victory! This I like!
Getting excited here. I'm about to knock someone the hell out, friends. You better fucking believe it.
Bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
I feel like a damn soldier riding into war, storming the beaches of Normandy over here or some shit.
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
So we split up at the monastery and the assault. Obviously the assault. Let's just keep going down the list.
Things went relatively smoothly after we came out of that tower. That is, until we ran into Aryan Lavalette.
Holy moly. Nice armor, Geralt. What the hell is that? You ready, Foltests? Here we go. Side by side with Foltests, friends. This is crazy. Hell yeah, let's do it. Oh!
They're traitors. Take no prisoners.
Holy shit. Come here, sucker.
Press those vermin.
Booyah, sucker.
Lord Suxon, you shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate.
It's a good day to kill, your majesty. Follow me, gentlemen, for Temeria.
Lord Swan, you and your men shall follow me. We must capture or otherwise deal with Aryan Lavalette in order to break the defenders' morale.
Yes, Your Grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me for the glory! Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die like imbeciles. Hear me! They've taken a good position, the bastards. If this persists, they'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any ideas? That ballista.
Defeat the ballista defenders and prepare to launch a bolt. Okay, well, whatever we got to do is probably obviously down there. Let's go back and loot, and then we're gonna have to head out, friends. Unfortunately, I just want to keep on playing. Makes 5-hour episodes here because I just don't want to put that game down right now. It seems like it's getting really freaking good. What is this armor we have on here? What the hell is going on? Geralt switches his armor. Oh, that was the blue stripes armor. Cool. Well, that's quite fitting for what the hell was going on, considering we're playing Soldier Boy here somehow. But anyways, what I was saying is that Aryan Lavalette person seems huge because whatever, seems like a big leader in the Lavalettes or whatever's going on here, considering what he said to Roach, that everything went smooth until we came into contact with Aryan Lavalette. Before we head out, let's put some of our quicks, like everything is going off. Why is it going off? The we don't have daggers, do we? No, we can't throw them anyway. Interesting. Let's see. Protect the king at the fore. The siege tower reached the walls and spewed forth its loads of Temerian soldiers and knights. The battle was joined. Foltests fought in the vanguard, the Witcher fought by his side, protecting the king. Led by these two, the soldiers moved towards the nearest tower, securing the walls on the section at a time. So, at that time, King Foltests was playing host to Shalard Fitz-Overstein, the Emperor of Nilfgaard's senior emissary. The monarch and envoy were conferring when Geralt arrived as the hour of the assault drew near. The confident king and the Witcher, making the best of a tense situation, moved to join the king's forces in the siege tower. Propelled by the soldiers' mighty shoulders, the siege tower rolled toward victory. Green recruits shat themselves, veterans drank deeply and tightly clasped Foltests boasted and roused his troops while Geralt struggled with a sense of foreboding, obviously. I really want to read about... So what's a new boy? Since we did click on new boy here, sadly, because it goes in and clicks on one thing. This soldier had acquired an allegedly miraculous amulet and truly believed its power would protect him from any and all harm. Recognizing that the pendant was useless, Geralt informed new boy of this fact. So I did want to read about Shallard. Many northern kings appeared in the story rash and thoughtful, amorous and frigid, brave and cowardly. The reader should easily see that should their crowns be removed and a pitchfork, sword, a bunch of bills, or goat's apple giving in the scepter steed, they would be as human as we are. The same, however, could not be said of the Emperor Nilfgaard, the white flame dancing on the bearers of his enemies, whose shadow fell over all the events I've written down. In this case, that shadow was represented by Shallard Fitz Overstein, a consummate diplomat who started more than one war, only to end it accepting homage from the defeated. So he's an interesting tale here. Nilfgaard is definitely going to play effect soon enough, friends. It's getting to the point where they are making moves here, for sure. So, interesting enough. We probably will have another battle on our hands between the sides. I can only imagine in time. So, anyways, my friends, this has been absolutely just so enjoyable. I am just loving the whole feel of The Witcher 2. Everything has been awesome so far. Can't wait to dive back in for more. Without further ado, take it easy out there. Until next time, as always, stay safe. When we get back, we'll freaking lay siege to whatever the hell we're laying siege over here. Playing god darn Soldier Boy, Geralt. Take it easy, friends. Have a good one.